Unfortunately, this brings me to the last part that I have of miscellaneous business, and that's the press release, which I've handed out to Shelbyville News, to Shelbyville Today, and before to WSBX. You all have a copy of this, and I will read it. This is dated January 16, 2012. The people of Shelbyville have tested very early on this year through acts of violence and tragedy. As is common in times such as these, it was natural to begin to come together as a community and review circumstances and events to determine if there is an underlying problem that could contribute to these events. Although no common thread has been established linking these events, several citizens and interested organizations have taken the opportunity and courage to step forward and indicate that now is the time to address the growing concern of the community that has the potential to have a negative influence in our homes, schools, and throughout the city and county. That concern is the use of drugs commonly called spice, bath salts, and hookah pipe cleaner, among others. These drugs are currently legal and difficult to regulate using local ordinances and state law. This is a concern to me as well, a concern to both as the father and as the mayor. I began receiving complaints from local businesses and concerned citizens even before I took office. As a result, I came in contact with Representative Sean Everhart and have indicated to him how serious a concern this is in the community, and I've asked him to make this a priority during the current legislative session. In turn, he has assured me that he will be actively supporting efforts that are being made in the State House, even as we speak, that will criminalize the use of these types of drugs. I, in turn, am committed to assist him in any way possible to encourage the passage of this much-needed legislation. Additionally, because this is an immediate need, I have asked the Drug Free Coalition, the Shelby County Prosecutor's Office, the Shelbyville Central Schools, the Shelbyville Common Council, the Shelby County Council, the Shelby County Commissioners, the Shelbyville Police Department, the Shelbyville Fire Department, and the Shelby County Sheriff's Department to form a partnership with the City Administration in searching, writing, and enforcement of local legislation so that we may take swift action in efforts to drastically reduce or eliminate the use of these substances in our community. Preliminary meetings have already taken place among several key personnel in these groups, and the formal meeting is scheduled for this week to formalize the process, and the research for potential legislation on the local level has already begun. It should be noted that the prosecutor and his staff have also been working on these efforts for several weeks. Many of them love reference parties, but it was determined that a combined effort would serve everyone's purpose in a much more effective manner. This will be a fast-moving initiative, but there will be opportunities for public input as well. One of those opportunities will be on Thursday, January 19th at 7 p.m. at the Shelbyville Boys Club. Thank you for your support and understanding of this matter. It's very important to the community. Basically, what this says is that there are a number of elected and appointed officials who are coming together to work as a team to address this issue. And this issue is no stranger to most of us in the room.
Marijuana, Mary Jane, is a code.
So why are marijuana? Why are the people in circles selling? What's their? Why are they?
Well, money. We need to be quite honest.
I'm not stupid. I know it's about money.
Do they have a legitimate use?
What are they saying you should use it for?
I don't believe they do. I mean, on the package it says not for free consumption. They're selling it as incense. I mean, they're marked. The place on the square and these other places they're just trying to sell it as incense, but well, it's not really for incense. I mean, you do a Google search or why they're not using it for that. Again, it's just another way to kind of escape the law and to try to be, one step ahead, I guess, of law enforcement. But the same thing with K2 is it's marketed the same way. It's a synthetic version of marijuana, where bath salts is a synthetic version of cocaine. And again, they're trying to say it's a form of weed or incense or whatever, but it's not.
I have a question. Are you aware of any central points of distribution or manufacturing? Or is there some place around the state that just makes these wholesale packages and they go off from there?
Well, my understanding is you can buy this online. And, I learned recently, because one of the questions I asked was, what's to say they make this, law, and they let Joe Blow and I'm going to go off and still purchase it. In Texas, what would happen, my understanding is that they could prosecute that person in Texas for selling to a known state where it's against the law. And my understanding is that it's not sold just at tattoo places, your there are other places, my understanding, there's some gas stations in town that sell it. Why they sell it, they don't, it's a money maker, and I don't know if the central location, kind of answer your question, that's selling it, I mean, it comes under lots of different names, my understanding there's like over 100 names for some of these K2 and bath salts, and it's just people out there that's manufacturing it, selling it under these different names, and, unfortunately at this point, so they make it really easy for the city. Okay, it's easier.
Well, I was just, it seems like you go out to every little place that's selling it, it seems like it would be a little easier to find where it's coming from. It's not in the origin, you know what I'm saying?
Well, again, I'm going to say, I know for sure this, but my understanding is it's not just one place. I mean, it's not just, like your choice between Coke and Pepsi. My understanding is there's lots of places that are manufacturing and doing this, and some of this is even overseas that are doing this. And so it's it's kind of like one thing, you squash out one cell, there's 4 or 5 more that pop up.
It's my understanding that it started probably 2 or 3 years ago in London.
Mr. Casey, you're the expert on this, anything you want to add?
No, just what Mr. Todd said Thursday. I do know that, and I told Chief England that Thursday there is still, I think, a group that is planning on demonstrating down the circle. So, Chief's been aware of that, notified of that. We didn't want to get involved in that. As a group, we would make it more of a public forum.
And I'd like to note that the coalition reached out to them to try to get them to kind of piggyback off of us and work with us. And even though they plan on being at our events, they were strongly for what we call rally protesting or whatever. I'm not sure exactly what's going to look like. The person I spoke with has assured me that it's going to be a peaceful event, but come on, they're going to be out there where there's this place is selling, and so how peaceful it is I guess up to interpretation of what may or may not happen that day. And so I have made some correspondence to you about what's going on and suggested there may be some law enforcement precedents out there just to be on the safe side. I plan on being there before as an observer, just because there was some of your wishes that we kind of do this ordinance to be down there, which I was told our office was so important because again, we want to go about this the right way and to not be a fire pitchfork type of group that's out there trying to watch everybody, because obviously, there are legit businesses who say one of these days there may be a real incense place that comes up. And we don't want to, be the type of group that's out there trying to work off any legit business. But anybody that's selling this, we don't want this in our town, basically. And we want to send that message to whoever's sending it, selling it, and we want to go about the right channels as well.
What else? Thank you, Mr. Todd. One final thing under miscellaneous business, we have Don Kerr here from Shelbyville today, broadcasting the meeting live. Appreciate you making the time and effort to do that, Don. It's nice that we have the opportunity to bring our meetings to the public.
And what was the website that was on?
It's at shelbyvilletoday.com/live is where it's actually streaming.
ShelbyvilleToday.com/live. Thank you, Don. And then Councilman Nall has indicated that our former webcam is now up and running through a Microsoft application as well. So we're duly covered this evening. If you go to City of Shelbyville, IN.com, you can watch the meeting live. Thank you for doing that, Don. Any further additional business?